And welcome back. Here we are, episode 2 of Outer Worlds. Turn it a little bit. There we go. Oh, this was fun. Last time I played. Kind of intrigued to see where this goes and how deep the rabbit hole goes, as it were. So far, I do get some Fallout-esque vibes from the game. I'll be interested to see how much of gun customization I can do and what the diversity of weapons are. I was warned, though, that unlike Fallout, that this really isn't a true open world experience. That there's multiple planets, and each planet is its own little mini map. This is my problem with Game Pass. It gets a little stuttery. Yeah. Still not that bad, though. It's bearable. Go this way. I'll roam around down here, see what all I can swipe. Armor parts. I don't see anyone in here. I'm going to assume the armor parts are used to repair armor. Hit cartridge. Okay, that's money.
What do you think you're doing? I'll pretend I didn't see it.
Okay, so I need to be a little more careful. I'm getting kind of like Fallout / Elder Scrolls eyeball that lets me know when someone's actually looking at me. I'm also looking at pickpockets. Actually kind of sad. Oh. Wait. This isn't supposed to be a salt tuna factory. I'm assuming they sell tuna, salted tuna. Why are there sprats in here? And once again, I'm making an assumption here that sprat means space rat.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Ouch.
Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Ha!
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, that was sad but funny. Closest living person relative to the body. That's fucked up. Alright, was that... I guess that's everybody? Not every challenge needs to be solved with a gun. That's pretty funny too. Okay, I love this game's humor. Wait a minute. Told me to come out through here, didn't it? Operation Service Sword. I'm assuming that's to prevent grave robbing. Okay, so it was out here, but around the backside. Got it. Oh, this is the docks. Or landing pads, whatever.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Yeah.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Gun for hire. He may be crazy, but he still pays. Oops, sorry. Microphone bump. I'm probably gonna regret this.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Yeah. Alright, well. Gave me 75 bits, so I mean, that's the money for the bribe to the guard back at least. Actually, there we go. Where's this? Ah, it's over here. Here. Alright, pistol's the only thing with a decent amount of ammo still. Ooh. Glowing magma. Oh no, okay. This is all just free for the taking. Let's rummage around here and see what's worth taking. Combat drone. Energy cell. I haven't found any energy weapons yet. Combat drone. Another combat drone. Can I get back here? Right, crouch. Haha! Can't get back here if I crouch. Ooh, revolver. What's that use? Light machine gun. Magazine size 60, 110, 2. Special effect knockback. Special effect bleed. You know what? I'm about to actually use the revolver here. It's more damage per shot, but it does have also has knockback. Frozen dinner. Empty fridge. Eco pad. Let's see what this guy will give me for completing this mission. I'm really interested to see what the weapon variations are in this. I don't make any kind of final say of what weapons I'm going to be carrying with me. I don't even know what choices I have. Yo, bruh.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I mean, if he's sitting there for this long. I saw something. That actually sounds pretty satisfying. Oh yeah, leveled up. Skills. We're gonna go with ranged. 2 there. Put 2 more in stealth. 2 more in tech. I might go. You know what? Let's go ahead and put 1 more in each. Ooh, vocational. Okay, that's cool. Oh. I can sell the vending machines. Interesting. I'm assuming these are vending machines? Yes. Oh, plasma pistol. Okay. Um, Interested. 640. I have 216. Okay. Plasma pistol seems interesting. That's 6 per? Yeah. I don't know how much that Like, I'm buying 36. I'm buying this 36 individual rounds? Let me find out. Looks like it, yeah. Okay. Prefabricated living, just like home. Wait, can I build buildings?
Sorry.
Pretty sweet if I could. What's this taking me to? Is this taking me to the hidden gun? Or sword? Or weapon?
You read the latest report?
Nope. I'll take all that. Hope you don't mind. Even if you do, I don't care. Just out of curiosity. Nope. Wonder what this corporation service medals are for. Alright. Nothing too special so far. A lot of witnesses out here. Oh. That's just out in the open, free for taking, I guess.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you to.
I don't want to be near you. Rude. Hey, Silas.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Okie dokie. Body's missing. Wait. Oh, you can botch quests. Huh? Epitaph pending calculation. Oh. Oh, where is his grave? You said he had it dug up. Whatever.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Good enough? Nah, I ain't turning that man over. Oh, damn. I forgot about the graves over here. Although none of these look dug up either. Ah. Let's check this out. Let's see what the next quest is here.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Now pick yourself up.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
He was lost at sea during a great storm. Wilson! No idea what I'm doing. I'm just following the green dot.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Not a worker.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah, we mean mostly abandoned.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Yeah.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Oh, an engineer.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventure in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. Ooh. They increase your carrying capacity. They can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. I don't have inspiration. I don't like him. Something about him seems shady. Come on, Pavante. Hey, don't you have a Yule Ball to get to with Harry Potter? Yeah. Look, I just came from there.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Hey.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Duh? Yeah. He did not exactly shut me his honest soul.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't ever mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I'm still highly concerned by there being sprats inside a factory. Oh. Yeah, sprats being inside a factory meant to be canning tunas.
Okay, keep her quiet.
Just gonna... Ooh, there was someone here. What can I sell? Sell. Don't need that. Don't want to sell too much. That's 9. That's 5. That's all. Level 2. Sneak, intimidate. More sprats. There you go. Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chaw while you wait. Power source, Spacer's Choice electrical transformer. Transformer status responsive. Power regulator responsive. Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. Huh. I'd rather not. I mean, I'm sure I could disengage that and, you know, can't take it back to my ship. That sounds like a good way to miss out on XP. I may still do that depending on what I hear. Bye. Ooh. Okay. There was something back there. Really wasn't even counting there being your 8 credits, but I'll take those 2. Now, how to go see the vicar? Oh wait, the front door would be probably a big help.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
That, I guess that's not stealing. Okay. I really thought that that was gonna be stealing. All right, you get the little thing over your
there,
head.
Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Hello, vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Yeah.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp, so that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I wasn't assuming it was safe at all.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library.
A banned
Barely
book?
escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Yeah.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'm curious.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Meh, a little creepy book.
Thank you. If you
piqued
retrieve
my
it,
interest.
you can always find me here.
Alright. Another quest picked up for outside the walls. Ooh. Okay. The Saltuna plant. The cantina where I got that stash from. Actually, here, no. That's the guy outside by the
Where magic happens?
box.
Well, science. But it still happens here.
Oop. Hey, here, 180, 180, 180. All right, they're all the same. Oh, tinkering actually upgrades everything. Constable.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our
Wanted Doc Maybelle Burgess. From the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution effective immediately for Maybelle Burgess, former Spacer's Choice physician, condemned on charges of dereliction of duty, disappeared from Edgewater with 2 parcels of Drina time, at large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Generous bounty. Payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Oh, there's bounties.
voices down.
It's all the same? No. Bertie Cotton. From the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution, yada yada yada. 100. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out. Alright. Can I not take these?
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Wait, what?
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Yeah.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
There's acceptable margins for this.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
That just sounds ridiculous. She would never believe that.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
It's just one of those, he feels important and I can get potentially more quests out of him.
In the cannery today.
I really don't want to lose out on those quests. Manta Queen. That sounds terrifying. Actually, I want to go back over here and talk to old boy at the landing pads. That's what it was, not harbor. I want to call it a harbor. I mean, technically it's a harbor. Harbor for ships, and that's where spaceships land, so... Right?
Here we go. Nice one. Don't mess with us.
Ooh, hacking and electric picking skills help you get to place. Alright. Oh. Okay, it looks like I need some sort of tech to get into that. Skin top. Oh.
Wish I could do that.
Where's my rifle? Bypass shunt. That's probably what I need to get this computer over here. Looked like the same thing. I did. No. Oh well. Okay. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for product line. I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. From R. Thompson. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great, tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect to report to your foreman tomorrow morning. Uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Ideas tuna light taglines, melts in your fork, not in your mouth, less fat with some tuna flavor. Brine time, now the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell Saltuna without salt. Note, also can't spell Saltuna without aunts. Potential market toward families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. Hey, go back. Oh, no, okay. It sounds like he did him dirty, to be honest. That's 15 seconds. Still that. Yeah, get into here? Damn.
Easy.
Ammo. Night to zap, big cartridge, ring. Easy box. Ooh, hunting rifle. That sounds like a sniper rifle to me. Remember, it's always hunting season when you're armed with a TNL hunting rifle. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just barred. Once again, that just sounds good. Well, that was a bit extreme. What's this? Oh. Not where I want to go. Oh, this is that junkyard. Alright, so maybe I can go talk to the guy out here. Hey, buddy.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
He'd say so.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Yeah, I got it.
Been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Go on.
No, wrong button.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Oh man, it's been an hour already. Holy crap. I'm actually enjoying this game more than I thought I was going to. That hour went by quick. Oh, wait.
Okay, here we go. Everyone all right?
Are you okay? Because you sounded terrible. You legit sounded like you were dying over there. Alright, guys. Well, that was fun. Until next time, this is Argentumlobo saying good night, good luck, and have fun. Bye.